Today we're taking a trip down memory lane and getting the inside scoop on the Beatles. We all know they were the biggest band in the world, churning out chart-topping hits and changing the face of music forever. But even the Fab Four had their off days, and sometimes that meant disliking other musicians. Buckle up, because we're about to spill the tea on 5 musicians the Beatles weren't exactly fans of. First up, we have the Hollies, another British invasion band hailing from Manchester. Things got a little prickly when the Hollies covered a George Harrison song called "If I Needed Someone." Apparently, George wasn't feeling their version at all. In a scathing interview, he called it rubbish and ripped on their recording, saying they sounded like a bunch of hired guns who just met in the studio. This comment kicked off a bit of a feud between the two bands, with the Hollies frontman Graham Nash firing back that he was tired of everything the Beatles did being worshipped like scripture. Yikes! Next on the list is Blood, Sweat and Tears, a New York outfit known for blending rock and jazz. John Lennon, with his usual outspokenness, wasn't a fan of their jazzy direction. He actually called their music bullshit and felt it was a move away from the raw energy of true rock and roll. John was a purist at heart, and Blood, Sweat and Tears' smooth sounds just didn't resonate with him. Number 3 is a bit more surprising: Neil Young. While not as public as some of the other Deeses, George Harrison apparently wasn't a fan of Young's signature guitar style. In a recorded conversation that surfaced years later, George straight up said he hated Neil Young's guitar playing. He even mimicked Young's style in a way that wasn't exactly complimentary. Maybe there was a clash of egos between these two guitar heroes, or maybe George just wasn't feeling Neil's brand of grungy rock. Now, this next one might be the most shocking. John Lennon, the man who once declared the Beatles were more popular than Jesus, had a falling out with his own musical idol, the king himself, Elvis Presley. As a teenager, John was a huge Elvis fan, but as he matured and the Beatles found their own sound, John's love for Presley's music waned. He became critical of Elvis's later work, calling it weak and even referring to a film period as his Fat Elvis period. Ouch! Rounding out the list is Phil Collins, a drummer and singer who grew up idolizing the Beatles. This one involves a snub rather than a public diss. In 2002, Phil, starstruck and excited, bumped into Paul McCartney at a Buckingham Palace event. Mustering up his courage, Phil approached Paul with the first edition of a Beatles biography, hoping for an autograph. But according to Phil's account, Paul wasn't exactly gracious. He made a condescending remark about Phil being a Beatles fan and basically dismissed him. Let's just say it wasn't the meet and greet Phil was hoping for. So there you have it, folks. 5 musicians the Beatles weren't exactly the biggest fans of. It's a reminder that even the music legends have their opinions, and sometimes those opinions can be a little harsh. As always, let us know in the comments below what you think about these not-so-friendly music rivalries. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more music content where we dig into the lives of our favorite artists, both the good, the bad, and the surprising.